Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Leafs and the Nashville Predators for the second and final time this year. Maple Leafs beat the Predators in Nashville earlier in the season as here's a shot to the net, easily scooped up by Shalgren. Matthews up the right wing side, up for Alex Kerfoot. He's taken down, no call on that. Riley after the puck and Marner joins the rush. Here's Mitch Marner in with a move, shoots and it's stopped by the netminder UC Saros. Played ahead for Forsberg. Nashville through center. In over the Toronto line from the left side. Looking in, drop pass back for Yossi. In shoots. Stopped by Shalgren. He got that to the chest. Marner. Here's Matthews. Drops it back for Riley. Up ahead. That finds Kerfoot. He's open. Kerfoot in. Shoots. Stopped by Saros. And a face-off in the Nashville zone. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the first period. And the Preds and the Leafs scoreless. Shots 2-1 in favor of the Maple Leafs. Face-off will come here to the left side of the net. And it is won back and controlled by Nashville. Brought through center. Here they come in over the line. Right side and in, looking. And it's knocked back out to center. Tavares. Open lane, Nylander. Here's William Nylander. He scores! William Nylander. Backhand to forehand in tight. Puts it through Saros. And Toronto opens the scoring just past the 5-minute mark of the first period. It's the pass that sets it up for Tavares. Nylander's going to move in all alone here. Still has a Predator on him, but puts it right between the legs of Saros. And the Leafs will take that goal any day. Scoring the first goal of the game, first time in 6 games. They've allowed the first goal every time, and that has changed here this afternoon. Oh, Tavares. Here's Nick Robertson inside. Nashville and Toronto, always a fun match to watch. Yossi. Here's Granlund. That's center. And he'll play that ahead, but Robertson cuts it for the middle of the ice, and we'll flip this back into the Nashville zone. Around for Tavares, has an open lane, drop pass in front, and it comes off a skate and back down the ice. Sandin back after it. Almost halfway through this first period, Toronto with the opening goal. It's played for John Tavares, the captain gets by. After the puck in the corner, he'll drop that off the boards, back for some help as it's turned over to glass, and brought out by Mikael Granlund. Granlund on the left side, in over the blue line, has an open slot there on Shalgren, looks, shoots, and Shalgren down, has that, closing the legs in a matter of time. Hall, he'll flip that back around, that finds Sandin, Mulligan, bunting, and he turns that over through the middle of the ice, trying to get ahead up for Yarncroke. Back into the Nashville zone. Goes all the way around for Mulligan. Mulligan drops that back, and again, no one there. The Leafs will reset once again. Here's Brody from behind his net, looking where to play, and now Will up the right side. Mulligan plays that up for Yarncroke. Callie Yarncroke with the moves through the middle of the ice. Turn that over. Granlund. Nashville's had most of the possession here in this first period, but Toronto with the only goal. Shot there off a leg. It goes to the far corner. Preds get it back, looking to set up. Open lane. That shot is blocked. Brody getting in the way, and Toronto will just play it back into the Nashville zone as Brody falls down on his way back inside. Forsberg. Now through the middle of the ice, red line and over, Duchesne. Open spot, drop back, Forsberg down the middle, and a stop by Shalgren. Best save of the first period for the Maple Leaf netminders. Here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews bumped off the puck and gets in deep for Marner. Marner looks back, Matthews. Coming down the slot was Kerfoot, and the puck never found him. Back in the corner boards, here's Johansson. Out to center, Kerfoot back, and that slides wide of Erik Shalgren. Last minute of play here in this first period. Riley, up ice, Engvall. This finds Zach Aston-Reese and comes out to center. Riley, right back in deep. 8 seconds to go in the period. Hit there from behind the net. David Camp stepping in. And there's Carrier, but the period will come to an end. The Toronto Maple Leafs, the opening goal of the game. William Nylander came just past the 5-minute mark of the first to put Toronto in front. 1-0 through 20. Stats after the first period of play. The shots on goal, 3 aside. The hits, 4-1 Nashville. Faceoffs, 2-1 Predators. No power plays through that first period. Toronto with the opening goal of the contest. And just checking now, it actually looks like Toronto has yet to face Nashville this year. So this is the first meeting. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena, downtown Toronto. Leafs and the Predators. First meeting of the year. Toronto with the lead through 1. Fabro brings it through center, red line and in. Johansson drop back for Forsberg on the wing. Has an open lane, looks from behind and out front. He'll drop that back for some help in Fabro. That finds Johansson, redirect and score! A beautiful tip in front. I believe it was Matt Duchesne who got the redirect, and he puts it by Erik Shalgren to even this game early here in the second. And indeed it is Matt Duchesne at the 1:29 mark of the second. Faceoff comes back to center. That's the earliest goal in the second that the Leafs have given up in a matter of 11 straight games. Toronto back controlled by Fabro. Here's Dante Fabro, turns back and plays it in deep. And this will go for icing against Nashville. Oh, the shots in the game are low. 4 for Nashville, 3 for Toronto. Not a lot of open ice in this game. A very tight one to say the least, but the score even at 1. Here's the draw, Matthews to take it. Austin Matthews on a hot roll. He's scored in 12 straight games now. He's had a hat trick in 2 straight. 2 goals in a few of those, and 1 in his most recent. Forsberg. Here's Matthews in again. Bumped down and picked up here on the wing. It's Forsberg, and he gets it out to center. With speed, Nashville maybe a chance. Drop for Johansson in front. Stopped by Sjögren. In the air it goes, and up and out of play. A lot of open ice given to the Nashville Predators in this second period. Toronto a little bit on their heels. Trying to find that puck a little more, losing a lot of face-offs. And they take this one. Here's Marner. Looks back for Matthews through the middle. It's given away to Fabro. Nashville right back in. Here's Duchesne to Forsberg. And tries to get it back through the open ice. A pass ahead. Kerfoot. And that tries to find help. Now Kerfoot's in. Backhand. That's stopped. Saros with a good save there. He's down and plays it free. Second breakaway of the night for Toronto. 1 for 2 now. As it's fired in and knocked down by Josi. Forsberg again. Here come the Predators through the middle of the ice. Open lane. Johansson looks and tries to get a shot, but that is off a leg. Tavares through the middle of the ice. He'll flip this in deep. It goes all the way around for Robertson. Looking back in front. That was Nylander down the slot as the only Toronto goal this far. Now the Preds the other way. Forsberg right side. Open spot. That shot makes its way to the goal, but Sjögren makes it look easy. Riley clears it back down, and that will be icing against the Maple Leafs just past the halfway mark of this game. 1-1. The Preds just scored over a minute and a half in to the second period. Toronto got their goal just past the 5-minute mark in the first. And there's been nothing since. A pretty quiet contest, a very close and tight contest in terms of chances, to say the least. Brody up ahead for Robertson off that face-off, and it's picked up again by the Predators. Left side and in to the net. Stopped by Sjögren. A good glove save there as Tavares plays that ahead for Nylander. As the only Toronto goal this far. Glass with a shot. It's off a leg. They get it back in front. Scores! May have been a little bit of contact in front, but Sjögren doesn't get across in time. And Nashville has taken the lead for the first time tonight. It's Cody Glass with his 6th of the year. Just past the 12.5-minute mark. And the Predators have taken the lead. A 2-goal second period. That's played ahead but turned over to Glass. Has it again through the middle of the ice. Niederreiter with him. Open slot. Stopped by Sjögren. Blockering that down. Preds have it again. Drop pass for Glass. That's poked up by Justin Hall. Hall looking to take off, but Carrier does a good job and gets back in position. Carrier being chasing his own zone. Hit there. Ekholm. Here's Niederreiter. Big hit on him. Morgan back for Bunting. Bunting with some open ice. Tries to get a shot. Yarncroke in front. They score! It bounces in front. I believe it deflected in. And the Leafs tie it. And it's going to be Kelly Yarncroke's goal at 15:38 of the second to tie it at 2. This is thrown to the net from the corner. I think it's Hall that gets it in front. And right there is Morgan to know it. It's Morgan who puts it to the net from the far side. Yarncroke in front. Hits off his shin and goes in the net to tie this game. 4:22 left to go in the second. An even game again. Leafs coming back this time. Here's Ekholm. Plays that for Carrier. Up the middle of the ice. Has a lane to the net. And too much passing cuts that. Morgan over the red line. Back into the Nashville zone. Fired around. This finds Bunting. Bunting in tight with a backhand. He scores! Michael Bunting with a beautiful backhand move inside the right post to give Toronto the lead back. With just under 3 to go here in the second period. Look at the movement across the net and just outweights and goes to the backhand. Saros does not get the glove hand across in time. And Toronto with the lead back here late in the second. A good push. Face off back to center. Matthews wins that. He'll get the pass ahead. That's turned over to Ekholm and back out to center. Leafs reset. Kerfoot in. Kerfoot looks for Matthews. Passes it to him. In tight quarters. Ekholm. Marner. Here's Jennett in his own zone for Trennan. And here comes Jonah Trennan from the right. Taken down. Matthews. Far pass for Kerfoot. Open lane. Gets inside. Drop pass. Matthews shoots. And a glove stop. Saros. His best tonight. It stays in, and now Trenton gets it out as the seconds run down here in the second. One last look. Stopped by Shulgren. He knocks it aside with the glove. And Toronto will head into the final period of play with a 3-2 advantage over the Nashville Predators. Shots to go in the game are 9-8 Nashville through 2. Hits are 6-5 Predators. Face off 7-4 Nashville. No power plays in this game this far. 3-2 Toronto through 40. Welcome into the third period. The Leafs and the Nashville Predators' first meeting this year. And it's been a solid one so far with Toronto on top 3-2. Here's Fabro. Just started the third. Has an open lane down the left side. To the net. Drop pass. Johansson stopped by Shulgren. And a face-off in the Toronto zone. That's only the 10th Nashville shot on net. Toronto with 8. Not a lot of open ice as average games have 20 or more shots aside. This one has been real tight. Face-off to the right side. And it is won back by the Predators. Yossi controls over the Fabro. Shot right on. In the air and knocked down. Loose. He made another save. A third. And it goes to the corner. Brody. Riley up ahead for Mitch Marner. Nashville's highest scoring chance so far this third period. This finds Kerfoot. He'll kick it across. Misses Matthews. And it comes out. It stays in. Great job. But now out again. Forsberg. Through the middle and in. Forsberg looks for the lane. Drop back. Here's Yossi in front. Forsberg. Stopped by Shulgren. Shots are 4-0 Nashville already here in the third. Here's Matthews inside. Bumped off but tries to get it back. Yossi through the middle of the ice. Johansson in. 5 already gone here in the third. Riley for Matthews. Here's Austin Matthews with a great move by on that step. Kerfoot back. Drop for help. Matthews trying to get in there and will not get the puck. Fabro. Touche. Up ice. Left side and in. And has a man all over him, so will not play the puck clean. Now again, regains it, looks in front, that pass goes to the corner. That's Duchesne from behind. In front, a centering try, and stopped by Shulgren. Brody, here's Nylander. All Nashville here in this third period. Fired around, and it finds, here's Morgan Riley, and a good save. It's knocked down in midair. Kerfoot has that back in front of the net. Shoots, blocked Nylander at the side door. But Saros down on top of it. Will not allow another opportunity as a face-off in the Nashville zone halfway through this third period. Toronto 3, Nashville 2. Shots here in the third are 6-1 in favor of the Nashville Predators. Toronto just getting the puck to the net on this shift, finally setting something up. Hall for Nylander. Spins around, looks for the help in front. This finds Robertson. He has help, centers that to the corner for Tavares. Stick lifted, back in front for Robertson. With a move in tight, and tries to get it to the goal, but it's blocked. Ekholm. Preds turn back again in their own zone. Bump there. Here's Glass through the middle of the ice. Cody Glass inside on the right to the goal. Turns back and looks for Niederreiter down the slot. And the Leafs did a good job of covering there. Sandin gave it away. Niederreiter. Mulligan up for Robertson. Red line. He's taken down, getting up slowly, but still gets the puck. Mulligan finds him. Here's Robertson with the moves. Back for Mulligan. His shot. And a stop Saros. It goes right to the chest, but a good centering pass either way. Creates a good chance. 5:44 to go. 3-2. Face off to the right side of the net. Draws are 9-5 in favor of Nashville. Face off one. Hall a shot. Right on. Stopped by Saros. Stays in by the Maple Leafs. That was bunting. Good pressure. Leafs hold it. Hall. Here's Yarncroke. Right on. Loose. It was bunting in the slot, but Granlund gets it for Carrier and back out. 4 to go here in this third period. Here's Ekholm through the middle with Glass. Gets by a step to the net. Stopped by Shulgren. And there's Riley up ice for Toronto. Yarncroke under 3 left. Down into the Nashville ice. This finds Michael Bunting in, shoots. Stopped by Saros. Where is it? Underneath him, it stays out. And now down to 2:10 left to play. Well, Nashville's going to look to pull the goaltender real soon, as we're down to the late stages of the third period. Face off. One back. Matthews has not scored tonight. He's scored in 12 straight games coming into this. Here is a chance as Duchesne. Up for Forsberg, looking to pull the goaltender. Now we'll have a chance to do so as Carrier gets that in for Johansson. Knocked down by the Leafs. That's played for Riley. Up ice to finds Matthews. Matthews bumped off, but gets it back. Matthews in, shoots off a skate in front. Looking for that open lane. Leafs try to keep the pressure moving here as it's played ahead for Johansson. He's taken down. Leafs get it back. Riley in. Austin Matthews. Open ice. Looks. Shoots. And that one easily to the chest. Saros gobbles that up. 34 seconds left. 3-2. Most of the goals came in that second period. Score was even. Toronto did the work in that second period after giving up go-ahead goal. Draw one. Here's Brody. In shoots. That one off the blocker. It slides wide. Robertson from behind. Looks in front. That finds help. Passing good. And Toronto will keep it in here to keep the goaltender in the Nashville net. Robertson. Back for Riley. Good passing. This finds Brody. In shoots. Off his skate. And finally Nashville will get it and lose it. Nylander. Ahead, there is Trennan through the middle. Empty net now for Nashville. 8 seconds to go. Riley down the ice. It hits his stick. And it finds Josi. Now for Sissons. In with 2 seconds. Looks. Center. Shot. Stopped by Sjögren. And the Leafs hold on. 3-2 over the Nashville Predators. Not a high-impact game. Very few shots on goal. Very few chances given. But a defensive win for the Maple Leafs tonight. 3-2 over Nashville in their first meeting this year. Leafs go on to face the Detroit Red Wings next in Detroit. The road trip begins, the 4-game road trip. And we hope you enjoyed this one. Your final score, 3-2 Maple Leafs.